This presentation will give a brief overview of how rocks form in the three different types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. A rock is a naturally occurring aggregate of minerals, a body of undifferentiated mineral matter, or a lithified organic matter. They are formed during an ongoing process called the rock cycle, outlined here. You can begin anywhere on the rock cycle, but we will begin with igneous rocks, then move on to sedimentary rocks, and finally, metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks form by the cooling and crystallization of molten material on or within Earth. There are two types of igneous rocks: extrusive and intrusive. Igneous rocks that cool on Earth's surface are called extrusive. Magma rises to the surface through things like volcanic eruptions. When magma reaches the surface, it is called lava and quickly cools to form extrusive igneous rocks. Magma that never makes it to the surface can form intrusive rocks. These rocks are formed when magma is intruded into the Earth's crust and cools slowly. Two examples of extrusive rocks are pumice and obsidian, as shown here. These rocks are fine-grained because they cooled quickly without time to form large crystals. Examples of intrusive igneous rocks are granite and diorite. Since these rocks cooled slowly, individual mineral grains had time to form. This can be seen by the coarse texture and different colors. The second type of rock we will discuss is sedimentary rocks. They form from sediment that accumulates on the Earth's surface. The first step to forming a sedimentary rock is weathering. Weathering is the breaking down of rocks into fragments. These rocks can be igneous, metamorphic, or even other sedimentary rocks. The next step of formation is erosion, which is the transport of the broken down fragments. The final step to forming sedimentary rocks is called deposition. This is where the fragments are dropped in a new location and compacted to form a new sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks can form in many types of environments, including high energy and low energy environments. Two examples of sedimentary rocks that form in high energy environments are coquina and conglomerate. As you can see, these rocks have large fragments, indicating that a lot of energy was needed to move them and compact them into rocks. On the other hand, chalk and coal are examples of sedimentary rocks that are formed in low energy environments. These rocks form in places like swamps or the deep marine, where there is little movement or energy. The last rock type is called metamorphic rocks. These rocks form from a change in pressure or temperature. Just like sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks can form from all three types of rocks. If a rock is formed from a small increase in pressure or temperature, they form low-grade metamorphic rocks. If you increase the pressure or temperature even more, intermediate-grade metamorphic rocks form. Finally, high-grade metamorphic rocks form from high levels of pressure or temperature. When looking at metamorphic rocks, you will see that rocks appear striped and rocks that are more uniform. The rocks that appear striped are called foliated rocks and have parallel arrangement of platy minerals. Two examples of foliated rocks are slate and gneiss. Non-foliated metamorphic rocks have no visible orientation of minerals and are usually made up of only one material. These include marble and quartzite. Congratulations! You now know the basics of how igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks are formed.